Good evening, everybody. My name is Darren Adair, and I'd like to take a minute to reflect on today's events that happened over in Brussels. It was a terrorist event, and it was a sad day for the people over there. I'm just sitting here reflecting up in my little home here in northern New Hampshire, wondering when we're going to see through all this. Because people up in this neck of the woods, not all of them, but some of them think that this will never happen up here. Well, make no mistake. Make no mistake whatsoever. If anybody out there believes for 1 minute, that what happened over in Brussels, what happened over in San Bernardino, what happened on 9/11, what happened any other terrorist event from the time they started hijacking airplanes to throwing them into buildings. If you don't think that can't happen in your own backyard, up the road at White Mountains Regional, Berlin High, Littleton High, your local McDonald's, if you don't think for 1 minute that can't happen in your own backyard, you are sadly mistaken. I'm a firm believer and I'm a big fan of the fact that can happen here. And I have some proactive measures for myself and my family to protect us from that. And I just wish everybody else did too. There are people out there that are afraid of weapons and firearms in the wrong hands. They're deadly. Of course they are. Handguns were made for killing. That's a Leonard Skinner tune. Some of the lyrics. I forget what song it is, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Make no mistake that something like that could happen in our own backyard. If we can do something proactive to stop it, I'm all for it. Hey, I'm a 47-year-old man. If they called me up today and said, listen, Darren, we need you to head over to Syria or some foreign land to fight ISIS. You're old and gray and you're out of it, but we need you to go. I'd be on a plane in a minute. Yeah, I'd have to leave my family behind, quit my job, and go do it. But I would. They can cut my head off on live TV all they want. And I'll sit there with a grin on my face saying, go ahead and do it. But I'll tell you what, before that happened, I would have cleaned up a little bit. I got to be politically correct in what I say in this video because I don't want to get myself in any trouble. And I'm not going to get in any trouble. I'm just stating a fact. That we need to be vigilant and aware of what's going on right in our very own backyards. I mean, if you watch the news, you watch the far right and the far left, and you see them fight each other, you see how diverse it may be, but I believe that these crazy sons of bitches are right in our backyard. And they probably live right down the road from you and me. I'm not going to take that chance. Not this kid. I'm not, okay? I might be a little weird, but I'm not stupid. And there's a lot of Americans out there, whether you come across the land and you bumped into the Statue of Liberty and now you're a member of this country, that's all fine and good. And I'm all for you being a member of this country, but we need to band together as Americans and fight off these people that are evil. If you ever touch base with the Bible or anything like that, and you believe in God or you don't believe in God, there's a heaven and there's a hell. Up there, it's all heavenly. Down there, it's damn warm, like real hot. That's where you don't want to be. It's forever hot. You ever burn your finger on the stove when you were a kid or last night? Well, it's hot down there. Real hot. But up there, it's all peace. That's where I want to go, okay? Whether I'm going there or there, it's not up to me, it's up to him. But anyways, back to the terrorist thing. Just please be aware, America, that out there's a bad guy. Don't let him come into your neck of the woods. And if he does, be prepared for him, her, them, it. Because the last thing you want to do is come home and get a message that one of your loved ones has been the victim of a terrorist attack. Because you'll be sitting there saying, wow, it did happen to me. Just because it happened in Brussels, just because it happened in New York, just because it happened in California, doesn't mean it can't happen in New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont. It happened in Massachusetts. So just think about that for a minute, because I am. And it makes me sad for the people in Brussels, and I pray for the people in Brussels that have been affected by this. We as Americans need to wake up and understand that the future is now, and these ISIS people are very evil, and they want to kill you. because you're an American, and some of you might be Christian or Catholic, or believe in God. They don't like them people whatsoever. They hate you, and they want to kill you. Make no mistake, that's what they want. But I'm just trying to spread a message out there saying that if you there's ways that you can protect yourself from this kind of thing, and your community as well. Look into it. Anybody that knows me, I have very little people, but there's a few people that know me and understand me, and some don't understand me, but that's all right too. My name is Darren Adair, and I approve this message. Have yourself a beautiful night, everybody.